My dear Dasarians, the non-Brahmins, Vanakkam. Be proud to be Shudras, since your ancestors earned this title, not because they were born as a low caste, as described by the evil Varnasrama theory, but because they found the formulae, the Shudras, to reach God. Let us see what Krishna, Kannapiran in Tamil, the very great Sutradhari, says in one of his sutras, the Rajavidya Rajaguhya Yogam. In this chapter 2, a lot of pillars have been added. Unfortunately, Hinduism has become a playground of the Brahmins to play caste games and enjoy. In the forthcoming slogan, Kannapiran says that since the Vedas will bring again and again a painful birth, surrender to him without going after it. But in the slogan that comes forward, he says that I am Omkaram, I am the sanctifier, and also he says that I am the three Vedas. It seems that they have played to strengthen the Vedas before they are asked to surrender themselves to God instead of following Vedas. Believing this, if you try to find out the three Vedas on the internet, there you will be brainwashed and deluded by the Brahmins, who stress upon 300 times for breath, that think that Brahmins are superior by birth and you should trust the Brahmins. So, I do not want to describe this chapter much. Then the one who studies Vedas, then the one who performs sacrifices, then the penance, then the donor, the yogi attains the highest position. Those who worship the three Vedas fall into desires. Those who worship me without any other thought become eternal yogi. I will be responsible for their pros and cons. If you give me leaves, flowers, fruits, and water with love, I will accept them. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever be the oblation you do, whatever you give, whatever be the penance you do, make it dedicated to God. It will free you from the sins of karma. Then you become a saint and get yogam. You will also come to me. He who is vicious but constantly worships me will soon become a dharma. He will be at peace. My devotee does not perish. Even when the sinful women, Vaishyas and Shudras reach me, will the pure Brahmins and the royal sages not reach me? Krishna says this too. Women, Vaishyas, Shudras are coming in sinners' line. Even when these disgraceful people reach me, the caste poison which the Brahmins had lit up in the Shastras for 2000 years. Even a lifetime is not enough if you release them one by one. If we free their lives on the one hand, they are still playing new games on the other. The non-Brahmins are of three types. Let us go to the temple and ask for a saint. Leave us with it. Why should we indulge in the unnecessary researches? The majority are of this type. At their 60s and 70s, they get a little bit of religion interest. They start believing in the falsehoods of Brahmin acharyas and get the religion initiation from them and become loyal to them. They are the second type. They will not accept new facts. If they were to describe the Brahmin lies and warn the Dravidian devotees, they are not liked. Purely conservatives they are. The third is a variety. They are the true sadhakas who take the words of Sri Krishna seriously and try to activate them and become a yogi. I am only explaining many facts for them, for they will absorb the truths of Krishna with devotion and the caste lies inserted by the Brahmins with the same devotion. When they try to digest two things that are opposite, chances are there that they might lose their mental balance and become insane. This is my warning for them, and I am not a disbeliever. Under the name of Hinduism, Brahmins are marketing their caste. Beware of their caste lies. ஓ நன்றி வணக்கம்.